Hello everyone, I welcome you all in the first lecture on topic time and work. Today's lecture is all about how fast people work. We'll be tackling problems where we know how long it takes each person to finish a job on their own. Imagine a race, but instead of running, people are completing a task. This lecture will help us figure out who is the fastest or most efficient worker and how long it would take them to finish the job together. So buckle up and get ready for a fun ride through time and work. Now, the first thing which I wanted to realize is on the topic of time and work, there are mainly two types of problems problems based on individual efficiency and problems based on group efficiency. So, first, I'm going to discuss all the problems which are based on individual efficiency, and then we'll move to the next category, which is problems based on group efficiency. So, whatever problems I'm going to show it to you, these are all going to be based on individual efficiency. Let's look at the first type of problem. A can do a piece of work in 20 days, while B can do the same work in 30 days. In how many days can A and B do the work together? So, using this question, I'm going to explain how to approach a question based on individual efficiency. Whatever basics are required, whatever approach you need to learn, everything will be discussed through this question. So, please listen to me very carefully. Now, this question says A can do a piece of work in 20 days. Let me write down the data first. A can do a work in 20 days, while the same work can be done by B in how many days? You would say, sir, in 30 days. Now, the question is, in how many days A and B would be able to do the work together? In how many days the same work will be done by A and B together? This is what we want to find out. Again, I am looking for answer in terms of number of days. The only difference is अब जो situation है वहां पे A और B साथ में काम करेंगे. Just tell me one thing. अगर तुम A के number of days देखते हो तो A उस काम को 20 days में complete करता है, जिस काम को B 30 days में complete कर रहा है. Just comparing without doing any calculation, can I say that A is more efficient than B? ए का जो एफिशिएंसी होगा, ए का जो स्पीड होगा वो बी से ज्यादा होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि ए 20 डेज में जिस काम को कंप्लीट कर रहा है, बी उसी काम को 30 डेज में कंप्लीट कर रहा है. ए इज टेकिंग लेस टाइम एंड देयरफॉर ए मस्ट बी मोर एफिशिएंट देन बी. दैट इज वन थिंग. अनदर थिंग व्हिच आई वांटेड टू रियलाइज इज, अगर तुम देखोगे तो आप सेम काम को ए और बी साथ में मिलके करेंगे. So can I infer that the time that would be taken by two, it has to be less than 20 days? क्योंकि जब A इस काम को अकेले करता है तो A 20 डेज लेता है. बट अब चेंज क्या है? अब A के साथ इस काम को B भी कर रहा है. सो वन थिंग इज फॉर श्योर कि ये जो काम है ना, ये 20 डेज से कम में हो जाएगा. प्लीज रियलाइज दिस. So I'm looking for an answer which is less than 20 days. So I have speculated कि मेरा क्वेश्चन का आंसर 20 से तो कम आएगा without doing any calculation. So these are few things which I want you to realize. And now let me share the approach which you have to use for solving the problems based on individual efficiency. So the condition of the question is A can do a piece of work while B can do the same piece of work. So can you see that A and B has done some amount of work? The work which we are not given with, हमको उस work का value तो नहीं पता. And therefore, what I'm going to do, I'm going to assume some value of work here. So why not to assume a value of work which will make my calculation easy? And to do that, what you have to do, you have to take LCM. LCM of individual time taken by A and B. A has taken 20 days. B has taken 30 days. Find the LCM. You would say, sir, 60. Look for a number which is divisible by 20 and 30. तो 20 और 30 का जो स्मॉलेस्ट मल्टीपल है वो क्या है? 60 है. तो सम ऑफ यू वुड से, सर क्या 60 की जगह पे had I thought about 120 or 180 or 240 or a value which is divisible by 20 or 30, क्या उससे भी आंसर आएगा? बिल्कुल आएगा. But my suggestion is, if I want to do my calculation is less time, assume LCM. Although the other values will also work. I'm not saying these values will not work and not give you the answer. They will also give you the answer, but it will be a little time consuming. That is all. So always think for the LCM. So let me assume the value of total work as 60 units. That is the LCM, 60 units. So what we are saying now, 60 units of work is completed by A in 20 days, while the same work is completed by B in 30 days. Now, my next step should be to find out the efficiency. Efficiency means per day work of A and B. So to find out the work done by A in one day, what I'm going to do, see, 60 units of work is completed by A in how many days? You would say, sir, in 20 days. But I want to find work done by him in one day. So all you are going to do is you are going to divide this 60 by 20. It means in order to find out the efficiency, work done by a person in one day, all you need to do is you need to divide these two numbers, the value of work and the number of days. So 60 by 20 will give you the answer of efficiency. So A's efficiency is 3 units per day. What does 3 units per day represent? कि एक दिन में A कितना काम कर सकता है? 3 units. Likewise, if I ask you what is the efficiency of B, you would say, sir, 60 by 30. 60 by 30 will give you 2 units per day as the efficiency of B. So let me write it down. These two are efficiency values, efficiency of A and B. Efficiency simply means speed. किस स्पीड से A और B काम करते हैं, लेकिन ये जो स्पीड मैंने दिखाई है उसमें मैं एक दिन का काम बता रहा हूं. I hope you all can recall in the very start of the question I discussed with you that the efficiency of A has to be more than that of B. क्यों? क्योंकि A उस काम को कम नंबर ऑफ डेज में कर रहा है. Now let us see how we can answer this question. What question? In how many days the same work will be done by A and B together? So I want to find out the value of time. And whenever you are asked to find out the value of time, all you need to do is in numerator, you would be writing the value of work to be done. In denominator, write down the efficiency. Let's use this formula. Work to be done is same, 60 units. Efficiency of persons who are doing the work. Who are doing the work? A and B. Since A and B are now going to work together, so you need to combine the efficiencies of two. So if they work together, so in one day they can complete 5 units. तो एक दिन में वो कितना काम कर पाएंगे? 5 units. So with this efficiency, how much time would be taken by A and B to complete 60 units of work? You would say, sir, only 12 days. And that is going to be the answer of my question. So I hope you were able to understand how to use the LCM approach to find out the answers on problems based on individual efficiency. Now, there are more things which I want you to understand further. If I ask you to find out the ratio of time taken by A and B, you would say, sir, A has taken 20 days while B has taken 30 days. What I'm calculating the ratio of time taken by the two persons, A and B. You realize, okay, the ratio is 2:3. Likewise, if you try finding out the ratios of their efficiency, you will say, sir, this is 3:2. Look at these values, 3 and 2. And now simply compare. See how the ratio are behaving. Can you see that time and efficiency are inverse of one another? The ratios are inverse of one another. So from here, can I infer that time is inversely proportional to efficiency? Yes and no. और वाइस वर्सा, एफिशिएंसी इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू टाइम. यानी कि अगर मुझको टाइम का रेशियो पता है तो मैं वहां से एफिशिएंसी का रेशियो फाइंड आउट कर सकता हूं बाय जस्ट इनवर्सिंग द रेशियो. और अगर मुझे एफिशिएंसी का रेशियो पता है, आई कैन फाइंड आउट द रेशियो ऑफ टाइम बाय इनवर्सिंग इट्स रेशियो. सिंपल. So that is one important thing which I want you to remember, because this is something which we are going to use in the coming questions. Okay, let me show you another problem now. A is twice as efficient as B and takes 15 days to do a job. In how many days can A and B do the work together? So let me first write down the data for you. A is twice as efficient as B. So this is something new to me. So I'll just leave this statement for now. And takes 15 days to do a job. Who is taking 15 days? A. A takes 15 days to do a job. So let me write down this data that A can complete a piece of work in 15 days, but for B, the number of days are not mentioned. Now the question is, in how many days can A and B do the work together? The question asked is same, but now the problem is I'm not given with this data, the individual time taken by B. But instead of this, can you see that I'm given with a new data here, a new piece of information? A is twice as efficient as B. Now, if you read the statement carefully, this is the comparison of efficiency. What it says that the efficiency of A is twice of that of B. So using this, can you maintain a ratio for efficiency in this order? Efficiency of A is to efficiency of B. It's going to be 2. And since nothing is there, I'll just write 1 here. So what this ratio represent? It is giving me the comparison कि अगर A का efficiency 2 है तो same time पे B का efficiency half है, या अगर B का efficiency 1 unit है तो A का efficiency उसका double है. And this is what I have been told in this question. Now, looking at this ratio, can you write down the ratio of time taken? You would say, sir, very easy. I'll just inverse this ratio. How to inverse? Just inverse 1 upon 2. So, looking at this, now I can compare if time taken by A is 1, time taken by B must be 2. But according to question, time taken by A is not 1 unit but 15 days. It will be one thing. If the value of 1x, let's assume it is 1x and 2x. If the value of 1x is 15, what would be the value of 2x? Double, 30 days. So using this, I can now tell you the number of days which are taken by B. But what I want you to realize is you don't need to create these ratios and then to find out this particular thing that how much time would be taken by B. You know why? Because it's a simple thing. A is twice as efficient as B. So the statement is giving me the comparison of efficiency between A and B. कि A का जो efficiency है वो double है. Now tell me one thing. अगर A का efficiency double है तो क्या मैं ऐसा बोल सकता हूँ कि A B के comparison में आधा time लेगा. तो अगर A ने 15 days लिए थे तो B उसका double time लेगा 30 days. So if I'm clear on this, I should not take much time in finding out that okay, B will take double the time. Now it's a simple thing. Again, I have been asked to calculate the same answer in how many days A and B will do the work together. First step is going to be the assumption of total work. Simple. Simply calculate LCM of 15 and 30. What are 15 and 30? 15 and 30 are the number of days taken by A and B. LCM, simple. It's going to be 30 units, a value which is divisible by 15 and 30. 30 units of work done by A in 15 days. Efficiency 30 by 15, 2 units per day. 30 by 30, 1 unit per day. So if they work together, how much work will be done by them? You would say, sir, 3 units. So to find out the value of time taken by A and B to do what work? A work of 30 units with what efficiency? Because A and B are doing the work. So I need their combined efficiency. So at this rate, how much time would be taken by A and B to complete 30 units of work? You would say, sir, they will take only 10 days. So this is how you can answer this question very easily if you know the relationship. What relationship? That time and efficiency are inversely proportional to one another. Let me show you one more problem. Let's call it type 3. The efficiency of B is 1/3 of A and B takes 18 days more in doing a job. In how many days can A and B do the work together? Let me first write down the data for you. The efficiency of B is 1/3 of A. How would you write it down? You would say, okay, efficiency of B 1/3 of A. And B takes 18 days more in doing a job. So if I ask you what 18 days representing here, you would say, sir, 18 days is the time difference between B and A. And since B takes more time, it means B के जो number of days होंगे वो A के comparison में ज़्यादा रहे होंगे. So B must have taken more number of days compared to A. और कितने ज़्यादा दिन लिए? According to question, it is 18. So how would you write it down? In this manner. When I take the difference between the time taken by B and A, it comes out to be 18. This is as per the data given in the question. Do I know the time taken by A? No. Do I know the time taken by B? No. Else, what I'm given with these two information, the time difference and the efficiency comparison. Let us see what we can do with this. So by looking at the ratio of efficiency, let's try to maintain a ratio of efficiency in this order. Efficiency of A is to efficiency of B. What I did, I took this to the other side. And therefore, let's take 1 by 3 to the other side. Reverse it, 3 by 1. So this is the ratio of efficiency. Looking at the ratio of efficiency, Can you write down the ratio of time taken? You would say, sir, very easy. Just inverse it, 1 upon 3. So this is going to be the ratio of time taken by 2. Now looking at this ratio, what I can assume if time taken by A is 1x, time taken by B must be 3x. Let me plug in the values here, 1x and 3x. I know my equation. Time taken by B is 3x. Time taken by A is x. And this should be equals to 18. So once you solve this, you get to know, okay, the value of x is going to be 9 days. And once you get the value of x, using this, now you can find the individual time taken by A and B. 9 days and 3 into 9, 27 days. Once you get this data, can you see now the question is in the same form? I know the individual time taken by A and B. And once I reach here, now I know how to deal with this particular setup. The first step is going to be, I'll assume the value of total work. How do you assume? By taking the LCM of individual time taken, 9 and 27 LCM would be 27 only. So I'm going to assume the value of total work as 27 units. 27 by 9 is going to be 3 units per day. 27 by 27, 1 unit per day. What are these? These are the values of efficiency. Now the question is, in how many days A and B would be able to complete the same work, 27 units? With what efficiency they will work, since they are doing work together? So put the efficiencies together, you would say, sir, together they can complete 4 units. So divided by 4. So if you divide it by 4, just convert this fraction into mixed fraction form, 4, 6, 24. Remainder would be 3. So 6 whole 3 by 4 days. This could be one way of writing the answer, or the same thing can be represented. I hope you know that 1 by 4 is 0.25. If 1 by 4 is 0.25, what would be 3 by 4? 3 times 0.75. So 6.75 days. So in the answer options, either you'll find answer written in this form or in this form. So this is the last problem which I wanted to discuss with you. I hope you were able to understand the 3 problems. If you have any doubts, please write them down in the comment box. I try to answer them as soon as I can. If you have enjoyed the session, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.